So last year I heard that the guy that won, or one of the guys that won, played a harmonica. And I thought, oh, that might be memorable, but I don't know how to play a harmonica, so I'm just gonna, so harmonica, right? So then I thought, what'll make this memorable, right? So you guys will remember us. And I thought, okay, well, scale. So, well, harmonica's musical, so then, you know, we always learn to play the musical scale, right? So there's a scale, but then I thought, that's not really, you know, that memorable. So then I just wanted to make sure you guys remember us. So it's about scale. So if you don't know who we are, it's scale. Come by and see us for scale. All right, who is Scale? So Scale is a technology developer in Indianapolis, Indiana. We also have headquarters in San Mateo, California. We have been developing solutions specifically for mid-market companies for the last 5 years. We've been selling a scale-out SAN storage solution, very simple and easy to use, very inexpensive, for the last 3 years. And we actually have over 800 customers, over 1,100 actual clusters themselves that we've deployed, over 6,000 appliance nodes, and somewhere around 200,000 people have their data on Scale appliances. So, you know, we've been around for a little while. We're still a young company, but we actually have been out there in the marketplace for, you know, for a good bit, and we've got some good experience out there working with mid-market companies. Why should you care about that? You should care about that because you're an IT shop of one or maybe a few for a small company. You should care because we actually all came from that space. All the founders of Scale all were mid-market IT guys. In fact, every single one of our founders has been IT for a small to medium-sized company. And we sell to companies in all of your areas. We have companies out of our 800 customers in local government, in local healthcare, community banking, small manufacturers, law firms, architecture firms, accountancies. So all of that kind of stuff where typically there's very few resources. You guys typically don't have enough resources to actually get done what you want to get done, but you have a lot to do. And so one of the key things is keeping everything up 24/7. And that means the key applications. So to do that today, you need virtualization. If you want 24/7 apps, you need virtualization. You need virtualization, that's very complex. So what we've done at Scale is we've developed a solution called HC3, data center in a box, servers, storage, virtualization, all in one, very simple and easy to use, 1 hour from box to deploying VMs. A few mouse clicks to actually bring up VMs and move them around. Come by our booth, see what we've got. It's actually very, very unique. There's nobody else doing what we do. That's us. Oh yeah, remember, Scale.
We're going to do a little exercise. Put your hands up if you brought one wireless device today. Awesome, awesome. How many people brought two? If you brought two, keep them up. Anybody bring three? Okay, everybody look at these people with their hands up. These are the people bringing it down in the room. These are what, they're making it suck, and we make it rule. Okay, that's all you need to know. So what does theirs do? We do high-performance wireless networking. We provide it to you like a wired-like experience. So, Paul DeBeasy with Gartner said by 2015, all wireless networks deployed today will be obsolete because they're under-managed, under-designed for. So what we do is we help you fully modular, upgradable systems, and we provide you a lower TCO. And how do I sum this up? We are in Texas. It's wireless on steroids? No, Texas. If Chuck Norris were to make wireless networks, he would make Xeris. Thank you.
We're going to talk about work. And when we think about work, we often associate with a physical place, a location that we go to. But more and more that's changing. Work isn't simply a place we go to, it's simply what we do. And when I think about work and I think about collaboration at work, just looking out into the audience right now is a great example of how we collaborate. And so if I haven't lost your attention right now, if you're still paying attention to me, thank you very much, really appreciate you. If you haven't, if you've checked out, if you've opened your iPad, if you open your smartphone, it's a good example of how work operates right now. We use multiple devices. We work in multiple places. And being able to have the technology tools to allow us to do that is very difficult. We just had a boardroom session a few hours ago. We talked to many of your colleagues here, and we discussed exactly what are the challenges of some of the existing collaboration tools. Things like shared folders, Dropbox, email, antiquated intranets or traditional intranets, and some of the challenges with those. And with shared folders, it's a great tool for organizing your documents, but one of the challenges is it disconnects you from the conversations and the context around those documents. When you think about email, it was never really meant to be a traditional collaboration tool. It was meant for more private one-to-one messaging, but we use it as a collaboration tool. When we think about Dropbox, it doesn't have the security and the administration and the controls that we're looking for in an enterprise collaboration tool. And so what Igloo is a web-based collaboration tool, a web-based platform for collaborating at work. It enables you to be able to connect with your employees inside your organization, but also your customers and partners outside your organization. And it's an alternative to the traditional enterprise applications that you turn to. So when you think about the traditional enterprise applications, they're typically characterized by slow innovation, 3-year product cycles, costly deployments, and really to leave you with Igloo, really 2 key messages. One of which is Igloo is cost-effective, easy to deploy. It starts at $4 per user per month, so it's very cost-effective to deploy it, to roll it out quickly. I don't have a timer, so I'm not sure where I'm at, so maybe I'll just go on forever. And the other key piece is that what we believe in terms of collaboration is that the ultimate sophistication of a collaboration tool is simplicity. And so what we allow you to do is be able to empower your business side to be able to manage your collaboration tools.
I'm Alex Trebek, and hello.
Nice.
I'm Alex Trebek.
No, I'm Alex Trebek. And we like to play a round of Jeopardy! Remember, you must answer in the form of a question. Let's begin. The category is today's CIO for $15. And the answer is, my team is awesome, but they are stretched way too thin. What are CIO challenges? That's correct. That was an easy one. Let's go on to question number 2. The answer is, my budget is tight, but I'm constantly asked to do more. Yes, that is correct. Also, what are CIO challenges? Thank you.
See a pattern here.
Question number 3, and the hardest for $50. The answer is, the vendor who can help you with your IT challenges and can be found in booth 207.
Who is liaison?
Right here.
Who is liaison technology?
That is correct. All right, that concludes our round of Jeopardy today. Thank you very much. Now, obviously, I'm not Alex Trebek. I'm Phil Ifkovitz, this is Ramel, and this is Seth, and as we just said, we're with Liaison Technologies. Like we just showed with our Jeopardy round, we help CIOs with the challenges of having more projects with less budget and not enough staff to get everything done. And how we do this is through Liaison's powerful cloud-based infrastructure that we've invested roughly $500 million in over the course of the last 10 years. And what we would like to do is help you with our cloud-based infrastructure to help you solve some of your data-oriented IT challenges. We've already done that with a couple of companies right here in Texas, NCH and Darling, and we've helped them become more effective and get their return on investment and allow them to think more strategic with their IT projects as well as be more strategic with their customers by us helping them. So please come by our booth and we would love to talk to you about how we can help you in these areas. Thank you.
Hi, I'm I'm Larry Pettit. I'm President and CEO of Carillon ERP. Carillon was formed in September of 1990. We started writing the Carillon ERP product in December 1992, and we did our first install in February 1994. Now, if you haven't heard of us before, it's because we don't have the marketing budget of Microsoft or Sage or JD Edwards, Lawson, Oracle, some of our competitors. But the Journal of Accountancy rated us as one of the top 10 ERP packages last time, mid-level ERP packages last time they reviewed them. And in fact, the author of that article, Dr. Roberta Barra, chose us as chose us out of the top 10 to write an accounting systems course around. And that's been taught out of Caltech and the University of Hawaii.
Hi everyone, my name is Lauren Schaefer, and I'm the Corporate Communications Specialist and Product Evangelist at Carillon. But my job might not be exactly what you think. It's not my job to deal with the marketing or the advertising part of the Carillon ERP product. I specialize in end users and how they submit and receive information through the system. Larry and I are going to tell you how this is going to radically change over the next few years.
For the past 2 or 3 decades, it's been common for transactions to go back to a central point or one or more central points in the organization to get keyed into the system. End users have not been encouraged to enter the transactions themselves. That's one of the things you're going to find that's a little bit different about Carillon. We try to make it easy enough that they can do that. And Lauren's going to tell you something that's kind of being announced in this, although it's not quite ready for prime time yet.
As you can probably tell, my generation is obsessed with tablets and smartphones, and the next generation's growing up with them. Facebook and Twitter also show that we're pretty me-centric, so it's no surprise that we don't want to be sitting in front of a desktop keying in other people's transactions. Today's smartphones and tablets also have more processing power than the average computer and desktop at your company. So it's no surprise that you're seeing numerous studies show that the desktop as we know it is going to completely disappear. It's also not surprising that Microsoft's investing so much in Windows 8 and its ability and usefulness for a tablet. Just like back in the 80s when users demanded the ability to have a PC instead of a dumb terminal, today users are demanding the ability to do work on their tablets and their smartphones. They don't want to have to fill out a piece of paper and then submit it to somebody else, and again, they certainly don't want to have to be entering in other people's transactions while tied to a desktop. The newest version of tablet operating systems allow us to completely eliminate the need for a desktop. And I can guarantee you that when these applications do come out, you're going to see this transition really take force. At Carillon, we intend to be the leader in this revolution with our new tablet application. It's our goal to make sure that you don't get left behind.
Okay, we're out of time. We only have about 8 seconds left, and we'd like you to come visit us in our booth at 105. And don't even start thinking about applications like Siri.
Nice job, guys. So, how many people out there know what a UPS is? No, Roman, it's not the guy that's going to deliver your newest addition to your bobblehead collection. It's the other UPS. But yes, simply put, a UPS is what you want to have when milliseconds matter and your generator is minutes away. Okay? So, how many people are using UPSs in their business today? All right, now I'm going to look for the tricky question in the honest set of hands. How many people seem to feel that this is their situation where you take your UPS out of the box, you put it in the rack, you plug things in, you power it on, and you just walk away? Never to be heard of again until 3 to 5 years later when all of a sudden you have a power outage and your batteries are going bad. I see a few guilty hands in the audience. Well, we want to help you change all of that. So come by our booth on booth 405, and we'll show you how you can actually have a lot of work to work with as far as how we integrate with all the virtualization platforms, how we're actually pushing the envelope of power quality with virtualization, how you can actually do a lot of remote management off-site, and we'd really like to have you come by our booth and talk to us about it. So thanks a lot.